startup is one of the avenues where innovative ideas, where ideas which have a scale-up potential is one of the key elements in providing sustainable livelihood to our people. So, our people in the days to come. With the involvement of the planning department, we have been able to assist about 6,000 startups, and we can all applaud that.
I think the 16th of January, as we all know, it's celebrated across the country after Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji declared this day as National Startup Day. So that's why we all gathered. It's created a strong ecosystem for innovation and startups in the state with the goal of promoting large-scale job possibilities and opportunities. Now, as we were told just now, about 5,796 entrepreneurs have already been identified, and a lot of them are getting funding, as was narrated earlier. Akwegi states landlocked way. So, in order to flourish as an entrepreneur, you have to have, as everyone knows much more than me, that raw materials, how to manufacture things or to create something, and keep working, keep persisting, because you are our future, our young entrepreneurs, the youth. I think India has that huge advantage, and so has Manipur, in terms of the youth, the talent we have, the education, everything. Education department, in terms of, I want to use this platform to appeal to everyone at large that BJP 2.0 has come in with a lot of good intent, with hard work, and with vision of our Honorable Chief Minister. We need time to, last 5 years, COVID and instability, there was a coalition government. But this time, we have the majority. We have the mandate for 5 years. Give us some time. We are working at it. Honorable Chief Minister is very sincere in his efforts. Please, I believe it from the bottom of my heart. I'm not just saying it to flatter him or to make him happy. I sincerely believe it, and I've been in politics only for a few years, so I think you can take me at my word for it, that we are moving in the right direction, and in the next 5 years, there will be tremendous change, and we need to change, because as I repeatedly keep saying, the next 5 years, the change, the speed of change is going to be much faster than what it was in the last 50 years. All the experts, scientists from Ruchir, Sharma to everyone, experts from Harvard, everyone is saying that. So how do we keep pace? By working hard. As a government, we provide the basic, infrastructure, but entrepreneurially. But, we can produce scientists, we can produce, the best minds and the Nobel Prize winners. And so, I'm very happy to announce here today, I'll take this opportunity to announce a scheme that we are implementing in the Education Department, which is totally new under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister. Manipur is the first state in the entire country for which we are implementing a scheme called Gifted Child Scheme. We are going to pick up 100 gifted children from all over the state, from the hills, valley, everywhere. We'll have a committee of experts, psychologists, psychiatrists, people from all fields, and we will interview all these bright young people of our state, and 100 gifted children will be picked up, will be put in a hostel, and then we are going to encourage them in whatever field they are interested in, be it physics or mathematics, or they want to become a scientist, and so that we have the potential to produce Nobel Prize winners. So why not? So such things are also coming in the pipeline, but what I want to say is that it is going to be pilot project for the entire country, and we are the first state which will be implementing it. The central government has already sanctioned 7 crores for this particular project. We're in the process of building the hostel, and then we're in the process of forming the committee and then selecting the children. It'll happen in the next 2 months. Now, regarding startup, I think one of the key areas is how do we upscale. I'm, so happy to learn that around 6,000, people have been able to benefit from this startup scheme. Now, going forward, we have 100 crores, 2.0 startup is coming, and my humble suggestion is let us try to upscale it to a certain level that like the aim was, as mentioned earlier, that every household should have an entrepreneur. Now let's imagine, for instance, that we have a population of around 30 lakhs. And so how many families? Say, roughly divide 30 lakhs by 6 persons in a family, say. We have average 6 in a family. So we have about 5 lakhs families. Now we have given to 6,000 entrepreneurs or startups. So if we can think of how to reach on a large scale, 5, if we can reach, additional chief secretaries are, if we can reach, upscale it and make it reach like maximum number of, say by next year when we have this, again on the 16th of January, when we have this, from 6,000, if you can reach up to 30,000, maybe 1 lakh. So keep reaching out. There will be, and we need statistics also. This is a day of statistics. If we are good in statistics, we are, on the right path. And we need to have statistics out of 6,000. I was just talking to Additional Chief Secretary that how many, we have 4 or 5 successful ones, but how many, 50% have succeeded? Are they still doing what they are supposed to do? So that kind of statistics need to be incorporated. But the idea is to upscale it. And moreover, it was nice to see 2 young ladies who gave like brilliant presentations. Let's give a big hand for them. We must get more of them, like have this kind of from here, go to the hill districts. Our Honorable Chief Minister's vision, when he came when he took oath as in his first stint as Chief Minister, he gave a very, very telling, so to say, comment. When journalists asked him after swearing in, what is your vision for the state? He said, let's go to the hills. Just it came from his heart. And it has made an impact. Earlier it was difficult for politicians and leaders to go to the hills because of misunderstanding. But because of his vision, and not only words, following it up with action, doing things that he said will do, building markets, roads, giving jobs to people. When IRB was recruited, majority of them, whatever children from the hills, they're supposed to get, they got their rightful share. So such kind of, when we look at, things, we should also try and encourage, because horticulture, we have so many things in the hills that we can encourage. And our young people in the hills are extremely talented, very simple, very honest. And we should, make them, more of them, take part in such events. If not, let's go to them. Like going to the hills. Startup schemes have started going to hill districts. First we can start with the district capitals, district headquarters, and then take it from there. So that will give a good message, I think, because the fund has been allocated, so we should ensure that substantial share goes to them. And lastly, I would like to end, because I've taken too long, I think. Honorable Minister must be, we have to hear his speech also. So, lastly, I think a very important, point was made when, first presentation was made. And he said that, Roshni Kumar, when he said that the best time to be an entrepreneur is now, I would like to add a little bit to that. The best time was yesterday. We should have started long time back. But again, the second best time is today. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a cheer. Thank you. Let's give a big hand for the planning department, please. Planning department.